So what is quality? Quality is about meeting the needs and expectations of customers. Customers want quality that is appropriate to the price that they are prepared to pay and the level of competition in the market. So what is the definition of quality? Quality management. Quality management is the act of overseeing the activities and tasks needed to maintain a desired level of excellence. Quality management includes the determination of a quality policy, creating and implementing quality planning and assurance, and quality control and quality improvement. So these are the roles of quality management. First, quality management ensures high-quality products and services by eliminating defects and incorporating continuous changes and improvements in the system. Second, high-quality products in turn lead to loyal and satisfied customers who bring 10 new customers.
A quality management system provides a systematic approach to process improvement. A QMS helps organizations find and fix problems that affect product quality. It ensures that every step from production to delivery is efficient and consistent. For example, sa coating factory, gigamit nila ang QMS para ang tanang sanina sizing to stitching is pareho sila before shipping. And next, the purpose of QMS is to provide formal systems and tools for certification. For example, ang hotel na ISO certification is assures the guest that its service are safe, clean, and well managed, making it more attractive to tourists and travel agencies. So next is why quality control is important in business. First, because it helps avoid harmful or costly situations. For example, ang food manufacturer nag-check sa ilahang batch for contamination so that they can prevent food poisoning or incidents that protect its reputation. And second is it helps maintain high manufacturing standards. For example, sa ang smartphone company, ginatest nila permi ang ilahang mga phones before selling it to the store para ma-ensure nga if nag-work ba siya properly and walay screen defects, battery issues, or malfunctioning buttons. And third is it ensures customers receive the best products. For example, ang sa bakery kay ginatest nila ang texture and taste para consistent siya and dili siya magkalaylahi sa uban. Making sure that the loaf meets its standard before selling it. And lastly, it improves employee performance and morale. For example, ani niya is the car manufacturing plant. Workers who follow quality standards feel more responsible and motivated because kabalo sila nga nag-contribute sila nga safe and reliable cars.
There are 8 principles of quality management. The first one is customer focus. Organizations must understand and meet customer needs, satisfying and exceeding expectation, builds trust, loyalty, and long-term relationships. The second one is leadership. Leaders provide directions and purpose. They create a positive work environment where employees are motivated to achieve organizational goals. 3. Involvement of people. Employees at all levels are important assets. When they are involved and valued, they become more motivated, productive, and creative. The fourth one is process approach. Viewing activities as connected, process ensures consistent and effective results. Monitoring and improving this process helps maintain quality. Number 5, system approach to management. Managing related processes, one system improves efficiency. Each department's performance affects the whole organization. The sixth one is continual improvement. Organizations must constantly seek ways to improve products, services, and process to stay competitive and effective. 7. Factual approach to decision making. Decisions should be based on accurate data and analysis to ensure reliable and effective outcomes. The last one is mutually beneficial supplier relationships. Strong relationships with suppliers create trust, stability, and better value for both parties. In conclusion, the 8 quality management principles serve as a comprehensive framework for achieving organizational excellence. They emphasize the importance of customer satisfaction, effective leadership, teamwork, process management, continual improvement, and database decision-making. By integrating these principles into daily operations, organizations can ensure quality performance, foster innovation, and achieve sustainable growth in the long run.
So the PDCA or PDSA cycle is a continuous loop of planning, doing, checking, or studying, and acting. So it provides a simple and effective approach for solving problems and managing change. The model is useful for testing improvement measures on small scale before updating procedures and working practices. So first is plan. To implement a policy to improve quality and or decrease the cost of providing services. So plan, identify a problem or an area for improvement. So analyze the current situation, set goals, and develop a plan to bring about change. So example, a hotel plans to reduce guest check-in waiting times by introducing an online pre-registration form. Then second is, after the plan is developed, we do it by putting the plan into action and then check to see if our plan has worked. So implement the plan on a small scale to test its effectiveness. So example, the hotel tests the new online pre-registration system for 1 week with a small group of guests. Third is check or study. Monitor and evaluate the results of tests. Compare the actual outcomes with the expected results to see if the plan will work. So example, the hotel checks if guest waiting times decreased and if guests were satisfied with the new system. And finally, we act either to stabilize the improvement that occurred or to determine. Example is if the online form reduced waiting time, the hotel rolls it out permanently. If not, they revise the form or improve staff training. So the PDCA cycle promotes continuous improvement through a step-by-step process of planning, testing, evaluating, and refining actions. So it ensures that changes are effective before being fully implemented.
So quality management is a crucial function that ensures products, services meet customer expectation by reducing the gap between what is designed and what is actually produced. So this process is handled by the quality control or QC department, which usually operates independently from production to ensure unbiased evaluation of whether products meet design expectation based on customer needs. So the effectiveness of the quality management process is judged by how well the product or service meet the design standards. To evaluate and maintain quality, there are two main methods are commonly used. So the first is sampling inspection, where only a portion of the product is tested instead of checking everything. So the second one is the use of statistical quality control charts, which tracks production performance and help detect any trends or defects. So when conducting inspections, company must make 3 important decisions: where to inspect in the production process, how much to inspect, and such as checking all items or just samples, and how to manage inspection costs to maintain quality efficiently without overspending. So there are 4 main types of inspection in quality management. So first is receiving inspection for checking raw materials, in-process inspection conducted during production, and final inspection is after the production to ensure quality before delivery, and equipment inspection to verify that machines and the tools are in good working condition. So in summary, quality management ensures that a company produces reliable and satisfactory products by following design standards, carefully inspecting various production stages, and using proper evaluation methods. This process helps improve customer satisfaction and reduce
defects and also strengthen the company's reputation in the market.
Incoming inspection, it means this step happens when raw materials or parts arrive at the factory. The goal is to check if materials meet the required standards before they are used in production. That's the meaning of incoming inspection. Number 1. Incoming raw material and components are normally inspected at the manufacturer's premise on arrival. This step, it helps detect defective materials early. That's why we need to check first na by damage ang product or good quality ba siya. Before I deliver ang product sa supplier, to ensure they meet quality, good standards. Number 2, this inspection not only weeds out material with defects but also determines vendor quality levels. This step, it also helps the company know if a supplier provides good quality items. To make sure na ang mamalitay sa product mo palit yun. Samot na nga ang quality pa lang and ang packaging worth it na to buy. Okay? Moving forward, number 3, problems often occur due to procuring from less expensive sources. So this step, choosing cheap suppliers can lead to problems if their materials are poor in quality. I-make sure yun na ang supplier is trusted and iyang mga product is good condition sa mga mahal ang isa ka product. Number 4, true high quality materials are easier to work with than low quality materials. They often result in a labor savings. This is often overlooked. So, because using high quality materials may cost more but it saves time and effort during production. Inspection means checking materials, parts, or finished goods to ensure they meet quality standards. Number 1, inspection is important to all organizations, but is especially important to organizations that procure a high percentage of their components or parts from outside the firm or consume natural raw materials. It means it's very important, especially to the companies that they most of their materials from outside sources. Number 2, there is a trend today for buyers to require vendor certification. This reduces the burden on incoming inspection, and since certification makes the vendor a part of the company team as a link in the supply chain. Because nowadays, many companies require vendor certification, meaning the supplies is trusted and regularly passes quality checks. This reduces the need for strict inspection at arrival. Example, inspection is important for all companies, especially that depend on outside suppliers. Some companies now ask their vendors to get certified. So so they can trust their materials and reduce time spent on incoming inspection. That's the inspection. Inspection. In process inspections, it means this happens while the product is being made. Number 1, the inspection of work in process prevent the continuing production of excessive amounts of defective products. It helps stop production early if there's a problem instead of finding too late. That's the number 1. Number 2, the traditional process inspection consists of spot checking product quality during processing and 100% inspection of lots at critical points. It involves checking a few samples during processing and carefully inspecting the first few items made by machine. Number 3, it also involves inspection of the first few pieces of a product run for a given machine. Like what I say, it involves checking a few samples during processing and carefully inspecting the first few items made by machine. The last is final inspection. This is the last step before the product is shipped or delivered. Number 1, the final inspection normally takes place in special areas equipped with all essential inspection instruments. This happens in designated area with complete inspection tools. The goal is to ensure the final product meets the company's quality standards and is ready for customers. And this is the final inspection. That's all.
Equipment and tooling inspection. Inspection of equipment and tooling is extremely important to ensure that processes operate properly. Facilities, processes, and equipment also affect quality. So it means equipment and tooling inspection is essential to ensure that all machines and tools function correctly, helping maintain smooth operations and high product quality. Zero defect concept. Zero defect, initiated by Philip Crosby, is a business practice which aims to reduce and minimize the number of defects and errors in a process and to do things correct the first time. The final aim will be to reduce the level of defects to zero. However, this may not be possible and in practice, and what it means is that everything feasible will be done to eliminate the likelihood of errors or defects occurring. The general effect of achieving zero defects is maximization of profitability. So this means that zero defect concept emphasizes doing things right the first time to minimize or eliminate errors in processes, aiming for high quality and maximum profitability.